Hi, I'm Patrick Regan. Welcome to the Windows Configuration, Part 2, Windows 11 Settings. During this video, we introduce Windows Settings and Control Panel. As always, stick around for the practice questions at the end to test your knowledge and help you prepare for the A+ exam. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button, and if you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel for more tech training content and technical know-how. The two main tools to configure Windows is Windows Settings and Control Panel. The Windows Settings is relatively new to Windows, which started with Windows 8, which is known as PC Settings back then. The traditional configuration tool has been Control Panel, which has been used since Windows 1.0. Since Windows 95, the Control Panel has been implemented as a special folder that contains shortcuts to various applets. While the folder does not physically exist, it contains shortcuts to various applets. Microsoft has been making efforts to replace the Windows Control Panel with Windows Settings, but that is still in progress. You also see a difference between Windows 10 and Windows 11 settings. Windows Settings, found in Windows 11, comes with a new design and interface, especially compared with the traditional Control Panel. It offers personalization, system, and privacy options. If you log in with a Microsoft account, you can sync your settings across systems. To open Windows 11 Settings, click the Start button and click Settings, which is the gear button. Settings is divided into the following. System allows you to configure display, sound, notification, and power. Bluetooth and devices allow you to configure Bluetooth, printers, and pointing devices such as mice and trackballs. Network and Internet allows you to configure Wi-Fi, Ethernet, airplane mode, and VPN. Personalization allows you to manage your background, lock screen, and colors. Apps allows you to uninstall programs, set app defaults, and optional features. Accounts allows you to manage your accounts, email, sync, work, and family. Time and language allows you to configure speech, region, date, and time. Gaming allows you to configure Xbox Game Bar, captures, and game mode. Accessibility allows you to manage and use narrator, magnifier, and high contrast. Privacy and security allows you to manage location, camera, and microphones. And Windows Update allows you to manage Windows updates and manage recovery and backups. Windows 11 System Display page allows you to modify the display, including rearranging your monitors, enabling the night light, change scale and layout, including changing display resolution and display orientation, and to duplicate or extend monitors. Windows 11 System Settings Sound page allows you to manage sound, including choose your output and input devices, test and troubleshoot output and input devices, pair input and output devices, and open the volume mixer. Windows 11 System Settings Notification page allows you to disable or enable notifications, including disabling or enabling for individual applications. Show notifications on lock screen and allows notifications to play sounds. Windows 11 System Settings Focus Assist page allows you to tweak notifications even further. The Windows 11 System Settings Storage page allows you to enable or disable automatically free up disk space. Windows 11 System Settings Clipboard page allows you to manage your clipboard, which is used to cut, copy, and paste. The System Settings About page shows the device name, type of processor, installed RAM, system type, and pen and touch. It also shows the Windows edition and version, date Windows was installed, the OS build, option to rename a computer, and option to configure product key or upgrade your edition of Windows. The System Settings Activation page allows you to see the activation state and an option to change the product key. From the System About page, if you click the Remote Desktop link, you can access the Remote Desktop page. From here, you can enable or disable Remote Desktop, and if it requires Network Level Authentication, or NLA, which is recommended. NLA ensures that only authorized users can establish a remote desktop session before full network access is granted. NLA significantly minimizes the resources the server uses per attempted connection and thereby mitigates the risk posed by denial of service or DOS attacks. As you can see, Remote Desktop uses port 3389. Windows 11 Personalization settings allows you to configure background colors and color schemes, lock screen and screensaver settings, themes, which is a group of settings, colors, sounds, and similar configuration options that define how the interface appears to the user, and fonts, which will copy font files to the C:\Windows\fonts folder. Windows 11 Personalization settings allows you to configure the Start options, configure what options show in Start, configure the taskbar, including the taskbar alignment, center or left, automatically hide the taskbar, location of the taskbar, and show taskbar on all displays. Date and time allows you to set time automatically. Time is retrieved from the internet. You can also specify the time zone and to automatically adjust for daylight savings. Region allows you to choose the country and date and time formats based on the region, and language is used by display, apps, and keyboard. Privacy and security settings control permissions to certain types of data and devices so that you can control your privacy. This includes speech recognition, type and history and handwritten patterns, location, camera, microphone, contacts, calendars, phone calls, emails, tasks, and documents. For example, you can use privacy and security settings to allow the camera and microphones to be used and to specify which applications can use the camera or microphones so that someone does not use these devices to spy on you. Privacy and security settings are also available for contacts, calendars, emails, and tasks, where you can specify which applications can access this data. And privacy settings are also available for documents, pictures, videos, and file systems. Control Panel is a component of Microsoft Windows that provides the ability to view and change system settings. Control panels can be divided into categories or applets. Control panel consists of applets or icons that represent the individual components that contains the settings and options for various parts of Windows. Most applets are specific Windows default applets, but additional applets can be provided by third parties such as audio and video drivers, input devices, and networking tools. Microsoft has been making efforts to replace the Windows control panel with Windows settings, but that is still in progress. The control panel has three views: category, large icons, and small icons. As we go through the categories and applets, some of the categories and applets will open Windows settings. System and Security allows you to check your computer status and to control backup and restore options. Network and Internet views your network status. Hardware and Sound allows you to view which devices are on your computer and add devices. Program allows you to uninstall programs. User Accounts allows you to manage your user accounts on the computer. Appearance and Personalization allows you to change desktop options like fonts and screen readers. Clock and Region allows you to change date and time. And Ease of Access allows you to adjust the computer for easier accessibility. Here's what it looks like when you click System and Security. Question: which tool is replacing the Windows control panel? Answer: Windows settings. Question: in Windows settings, where would you configure power settings? Answer: System. Question: in Windows settings, where would you choose your output and input devices? Answer: System. In Windows settings, where would you configure notifications? Answer, System. Question. In Windows settings, where would you configure the Windows colors? Answer, Personalization. Question. In Windows settings, where would you configure the Microsoft Teams is the only program that you can use your camera and microphone? Answer, Privacy and Security. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, the two main tools to configure Windows is Windows Settings and Control Panel. Microsoft has been making an effort to replace the Windows Control Panel with Windows Settings, but that is still in progress. Windows Settings found in Windows 10 and 11 comes with a new design interface, especially when compared with the traditional Control Panel. Control Panel is a component of Microsoft Windows that provides the ability to view and change system settings. It is divided into categories or applets. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Configuring Windows Part 3, Managing Devices. If you like this video, click the like button, and if you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Hedger Back channel. Thank you.